8 News is your local election headquarters, and today, former South Carolina governor and UN ambassador Nikki Haley made a campaign stop in Richmond. It's all ahead of Super Tuesday, when Virginians and millions of others across the nation will head to the polls to cast their ballots in this year's presidential primaries. Capitol Bureau reporter Tyler Englander joins us live from Richmond. So, Tyler, how exactly did she go about trying to make her case to Virginia voters?
Well, Deanna, Haley really used most of her speech to really go after Republican frontrunner, former President Donald Trump, saying that he brings chaos, something her supporters in Central Virginia echoed as well. Tonight, with Super Tuesday just days away and her campaign for president on life support, Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley took the fight to GOP frontrunner Donald Trump in Henrico on Thursday.
Congress should have gotten in a room and strengthened the bill and come out and done something. But Donald Trump told them not to do anything until after the general election because it would hurt him. We can't wait one more day.
Haley attacking Trump for torpedoing a recent border security bill and criticizing Trump for his reluctance to support Ukraine in its war with Russia, something Henrico resident Mark Crean says is important to him.
I think she's clear-headed about the dangers of Russian President Putin and why we need to, acknowledge that, stand up to it, and how our interactions there also affect possible dealings with China and Taiwan.
Crean, who says he voted for Donald Trump in 2020, also echoing Haley's concerns about the former president being too polarized.
I don't know why many Republicans don't seem to understand this, but I really don't think President Trump can win in a general election.
But if Haley wants a shot at beating Joe Biden in November, she'll need to win several states, including Virginia, on Super Tuesday, according to VCU political science professor Alex Kina.
If you're Nikki Haley, you're hoping that you're going to get the suburban voters to turn out en masse to overcome Trump's support in the rural parts of the state.
And now Haley's GOP rival, former President Donald Trump, will also be in Central Virginia ahead of Super Tuesday. He's holding a rally at the Greater Richmond Convention Center on Saturday. Live in Richmond, Tyler Englander, 8 News.